Oh my.
So dusty. So Field of Dreams, very famous, beloved American movie from the late 80s, early 90s. It's about an Iowa farmer who put a baseball field in the middle of his cornfield, and ghosts of baseball past came. Brian loves
It's a great movie.
A lot of people really love the movie. I know a lot of guys love the movie. I was always a little confused about the movie, but anyway, the film was actually filmed on location in Dyersville, Iowa, which is about 30 minutes from Dubuque West.
Carolyn, are we in heaven?
Okay, all right, I'll put the line up. But the farmer, after the movie was finished, actually maintained the field for people to come visit, and doesn't charge anything. It's completely free, donation only, which is such an Iowa thing to do. In fact, other farmers were like, what are you doing? You're wasting like great cropland for this field. But it's become a huge deal, and every year now since 2019, the Cubs and the Yankees, is that it?
No.
Cubs and the Mets, two MLB teams come and play.
That's only happened one time, I think. Maybe
no,
twice?
it happens every year now.
Well, it's happened twice, but...
No, they say that it's an every year thing now. Okay, all right.
All right.
If there are any active military in the audience, would you please stand up? Veterans or retired military, would you stand up also with them? First responders, please, would you stand up? Thank you for what you do. Thank you for what you've done.
I am Brian.
I'm Carolyn, and this is Dubuque, Iowa. Behind us is the Ventile Place elevator. It's actually the world's steepest and shortest elevator in the world. And by elevator, it's like an incline.
Incline. Is that what they call it, an elevator?
They call it an elevator.
Oh, okay.
It was actually built back in the 1800s for private use. It was a local banker who built it for himself, which I think is kind of interesting. And then they opened it up the year later. I guess he had problems to the public, and it was 5 cents per person to ride. It's kind of an icon of Dubuque. I think you go up 296 feet at an incline of 41 degrees.
It looks pretty steep.
It's pretty steep. So let's go right on to the top. Looks like a little house. there'd be way more, like in the sense.
I thought like there was going to be like a little shopping area up here.
No.
Maybe there is. I don't know.
No,
but
there's
from
not.
right here, there's just houses.
It's
like,
all residential.
Yeah, it's.
We've ridden the similar one, which is the oldest one in Pittsburgh, and up on the top, there's like a ton of restaurants.
Yeah.
Look like here, it's just residential. I mean, it's cool to
from
come
what
up here.
From what we can see, I mean, I haven't really popped out there yet, but it looks like it's just homes.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely worth it for the views. It's cool. It's $4.
Oh, yeah.
$4 a person to come up, and it's really cool and it's scary.
Yeah, it is. It was a ride.
Yeah, if you want a little thrill, this is definitely worth it.
Oh. All
right, we did it. We survived.
All right.
They didn't survive.
Guys, no, you can't do that.
So the ride is fun, and I think it's worth it to do. I mean, it's $4, but there's like nothing. There's nothing there. There's like, it's just a residential neighborhood.
Yeah, you get to the top, and I thought maybe there'd be like some restaurants, maybe an ice cream shop, something up there, but no, it's just homes.
You get off, you walk around a deck that's in the blazing sun. There's no information about like the skyline, like, you know, those little plaques that you see, like it.
The view is amazing though. You see the Mississippi River,
and it was cool
yeah, it's
knowing
cool.
that we saw the beginning of the Mississippi River, and to see it here, that's not even halfway. That's kind of cool to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, so much wasted potential. Like even like music. Why don't they have like music going, or like a movie about the history, or something? I mean, I
will say this: it's only $4 round trip, so I would do it. Just don't have high expectations of when you get to the top.
You're gonna see my mother-in-law in the background of all the shots. She's probably gonna try to avoid it at all costs. So behind us is the Iowa Capitol building. It's an impressive building.
Yeah, really impressive.
It's widely regarded as the most beautiful Capitol building in the United States, and it really is. Up there is 23-karat gold leafing or whatever. But to me, the thing that's most Iowa and the most impressive thing is the building was built in 1884, completed in 1886. They did an audit, and throughout the entire process, they were only $3.70 off of what they budgeted and what they said they spent.
That's crazy.
Which in New Jersey, it would have been
$3 billion.
$3 billion off. So that is, and it was the Iowa thing ever. But we're gonna tour today. Oh, and the other fun fact, I'm full of fun facts, is it's the only 5-domed Capitol building in the United States.
I did not know that.
All right.
All right.
Ready? Let's go.
Let's do it.
Capital in the country with 5 domes. So our gold dome is real gold. Gold is 24, real gold is 24 karat. It's 23 3/4 karat gold. We have put gold on it 5 times over the lifetime of this building. And we do it about every 25 or 35 years. We have found that gold weathers really well. As my Iowans know, that it gets very cold in the winter, and today it's very hot and humid. And so the gold weathers really well, so we'll probably always have a gold dome. So if let me tell you this. When we do gild it, we do it about 25, 35 years. The gold comes in packets about the size of my hand. Each sheet of gold is as thin as a strand of hair. Wow. 250,000 sheets make up an inch of gold.
Wow.
So they wore at their husband's inaugurations, and so these are the ball gowns to the best of their ability. Today we have Governor Kim Reynolds. She is the first woman governor of Iowa. So is governor. And the first leader of the state of Iowa, sporting a lovely tuxedo with all the lovely amenities. This is all hand done, all hand stretched. So at that stage, you can see something of the governor's office.
That's been weird.
Oh yeah.
So this is the old Iowa Supreme Court chamber. Incline was extremely rude and said, I need a man to do this job, not a boy. Metzger was 20 years old at the time, and at 20 you're not a master woodcarver. Long story short, he got the job. So in the day, we had 5 justices to the court. So Metzger carved 10 panels, making it a 10-panel bench, accommodated our 5 justices. Over the course of the next 40 years, we increased the number of justices to 9. Now the bench is too short. So we found William in Chicago, and he was carving buttons for ladies' dresses, and he was willing to come back, and he carved the end 3 panels on each side to make it a 16-panel bench.
That's crazy.
Justices.
Wow. That's awesome.
They build their own stencils. They put stencils on the wall, they paint it, they move it over, leaving 8 to a quarter of an inch gap. They have to connect it up. This is double stenciled, so they have to do it twice. So in these little circles right here, about the size of a dime, 3 colors of paint. I don't know how they did. I can't even imagine the patience to do that. These rosettes up here look three-dimensional. They are not. If you wipe your hand across the ceiling, it's flat. It's called a tremoloi, a trickery of the mind. Again.
Yeah, I know you. Yeah, it is impressive. So cool. I wonder how much your electric bill. Oh, it smells like a library.
I know, and when it's humid out, it almost looks like it needs some more cooling.
It reminds me of like Beauty and the Beast, kind of, when we built her the library.
Can you see Belle? So this gives a good view of the city of Des Moines. We have a couple of old books here. This is my favorite one. This is Bridget and Zoe by Incline. And we should watch.
You really can see the glass. You can see the glass. It looks like it's painted, but it's not. Crazy. Before you did that, how long have you been doing this? Okay.
Statue of Liberty right there.
Definitely. Yeah. Woo! Wow.
Canvas here is like in Kansas. There's a big open caddy up there. So there's a door here, which another 168 steps will take you up to our cupola where you could open the door and walk out. Unfortunately, I can't be here.
Wow. That's really beautiful.
So now you can see.
Here, Brian. This is an awesome tour.
Oh, definitely. It's awesome. Yeah. It's really cool.
And you get to come all the way up to the Whispering Thing. It's really cool.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of scary.
And it's completely free.
Yeah, completely free.
Completely free. Oh, and definitely come on Saturdays because that's the only day you can go in the library, and the library is my favorite room that we've ever saw.
Definitely come on a Saturday.
Definitely. We just popped in and drink. This is like, I love this place. It's like an homage to the Midwest, like 1950s, old school bars. It's called High Life Lounge in downtown Des Moines.
Gotta go.
You gotta go. Well, my sister-in-law is the bartender, so you have to go for that.
I got a patty melt that was awesome.
Well, we just came in for a drink.
Well,
and then a drink.
we gotta try the food.
We didn't show the food. So anyway, like,
subscribe.
see you down the road.